Hi Leo, it's Michelle from The Guided Intuitive, and thank you so much for being here. So I am here to do a read for you and the other person, okay? Now that other person could very much well be a significant other, it could be a spouse, it could be a person of interest, it also could be a family member or perhaps even a friend, okay? So do keep that in mind. Now this will be from March 16th through the 31st, 2019. Now this is a general read, so do keep that in mind. It's not going to resonate with everyone here. So take what resonates. If it doesn't resonate with you, any messages, then save it for another Leo, okay? Or a cross watcher as well, okay? All right. So if you'd like a personal read to tap into your own vibrations, then contact theguidedintuitive.com. You'll see it in my description box below and we'll get you hooked up there, okay? All right. So with that being said, again, this is for all Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, as well as your Venus signs. If you're not sure what those signs are, check my description box. I have a complimentary link that you can go ahead and actually just check in and plug in your data and it'll pop out your birth chart. And then that way you could check out those other videos once you learn the signs and then see if those other videos might relate to you as well. All right. Okay. All right. Well, let's get going. Thank you for all that's been ordering through our store. So I do appreciate that. And if you haven't seen it, do check it out. It's in our description box as well. Of course, our Facebook page too. It's a closed group, but if you're interested, go to The Guided Intuitive on our Facebook business page and click the button Visit Group, and you can go through that process to slide you right on in. Okay. All right, so without further ado, let's go ahead and get started. What I'm going to do is pull your first card and see what wants to come up for you first. We'll do that right now. And again, you and the other person. What do we have here? Strength. Okay, gotcha. Very, very nice. So this is talking about this is a major arcana card for the first and foremost. And what this is telling me is that you're going to have the strength in a relationship to move forward. Whether you think you will or not, this is saying that you will, okay? You've got the affinity symbol from the top, on the top of her head, so above as below. It never ends. And this is about taming the most wild animal in the animal kingdom and having the touch and the be able to do that just with your touch, okay? And which means that obviously you're aligned in some way, shape, or form. So that's what this is talking about here. So you're going to have strength in terms of a relationship moving forward. If you don't feel that you might not have it, this is saying that you will, okay? And what I'm going to do from here at this point forward is I'm going to move the camera down into the board, and then that way that you can see the cards, okay? There we go. Okay, so there we have it there. So that gets you set up. Now, again, this is a major arcana, so it is it's a strong move right here, okay? So let's see what else wants to come into play here, okay? Ooh, it looks like you're at, a point of making a decision, okay? You're kind of at a stalemate of some sort. Some sort of choice needs to be made in your love life. Now, this could, Leo, have to do with an air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. The swords are talking about that type of energy. Now, when I talk about the signs, just keep in mind, the energy is going to trump the signs. So just please note that, okay? So it's all about that type of energy, okay? So that's the thing. You've got a choice to make. You're feeling a little tied. Yeah, I can see you're feeling a little tied. This goes into the eights. Eights are about change. You've got to make a change. No more isolation or imprisonment. This wants you to get rid of that, to walk through. You might have to step. You've got a whole place clear all through here. So you can actually just step right through this, okay? You're not surrounded by swords. And you easily could take this up. You can shimmy next to one of these swords and then slip off that and take off your blindfold and move straight forward. So it's about a shift in perspective is going to be key for you. So you feel that you're at a stalemate, but it's just changing your perspective. So that's what it's going to take, and it might take going within a little bit. Let's continue, okay? It looks like you've got, it looks like there could be a Capricorn, a Scorpio, or Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo, I should say, coming through slowly with an opportunity for you as it relates to love. It's really, really slow, but it's super solid. You can see how heavy that horse is. It's very, very strong and solid. So the Ace of Pentacles, this talks about, well, I shouldn't say the Ace, but this is the Knight of Pentacles. The Knight of Pentacles is about romantic. It is, well, it is if it's a cup, but you know, as it relates to the love situation, it could be an opportunity romantically coming through. This is also being very efficient and oriented as well. So if you might be taking on this energy to get out of this energy. So it could very much well be the case, but I almost feel like there's something coming to you, quite frankly, an offer of some sort. So just keep that in mind, okay? Let's see what else wants to come out. Yeah, there's going to be a balancing act. So this is about balancing things a little bit more. Another major arcana outside of the Strength card that we've already had. And the Temperance talks about having balance and also having purpose, okay? Purpose in what it is that you're doing, okay? That's what this is basically saying. So just keep that in mind. And just note that, you know, with this being a major arcana card, this card indicates that you should learn to bring about balance and patience and a lot more moderation in your life, whatever that looks like. It also says that you should take the middle road, avoid extremes, and maintain that sense of calmness. And that's why I almost feel that this is this really calm, slow, sturdy process. I almost feel that you could be taking on that energy if that's not an opportunity coming through. But it is, it does, you know, when I see the Knights, typically what it talks to me about is that, you know, being very efficient and routine oriented and that type of thing. Okay. So, but yeah, that's what it's saying in terms of Temperance. Okay. So connecting with your guides, your balance, harmony, focusing on alchemy, right? On the alchemy of things and looking for divine intervention as it relates to a certain situation. This is kind of the fire, kind of like element as well. Okay. So divine intervention and all of that great stuff. So let's see how this is going to take you. Let's move you forward. Queen of Pentacles. Okay, so this is about influence and this is about being down to earth and motherly. So you get the Knight of Pentacles, which is motion and moving forward routinely, but then also you get the down to earth motherly type of energy coming through. And this is someone that's really focused on her coin and her domain as well, and very, very, you know, watches over her domain and makes sure everything is running really smoothly. You know, looks at her coin to make sure that it's being put in the right places and is not hasty in what she does. That's why she has so much wealth in back there. So you could be taking that on, or you could have a Queen of Pentacles in your life in some way, shape, or form. Okay, she's about influence. Okay, let's continue. So you got a Cup of Love coming to you. So this is quite beautiful. So this is the Two of Cups. This is about duality. It's about partnership and it's about attraction. Okay, there you go. So now it could have to do, you know, just keep in mind, because it's about duality, right? And so when I see the cups, it could be Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, Sun, Moon, or Rising kind of type energy. That's what seems to come up here. But I also see here too is that with this card, it is about a partnership, a unified love, a mutual attraction, right? It's like a sexual energy between these two people, all right? It also talks about, to Leo, that there is both a physical, but there is also a soul connection that might leave you a little bit giddy and weak at the knees. It's almost as if you bring out the best in each other. And the Two of Cups can also refer to a marriage proposal or engagement of some sort. So note that, Leo, that could very much well be the case. And again, like I said, you could be focusing on your own pentacle and just kind of keeping things in balance. You know, kind of not sure which way to go in a certain situation, whether it's your love life, your career, or just, you know, your place of stay, whatever that is. So keep that in mind. Let's take a look at this other person. This other person's got a new beginning. This is a major arcana, so a whole new world awaits them. So yeah, so this is what's coming up for this other person, a brand new beginning. Okay, so that's what's basically saying here. So all this is basically letting you know is that it's a major arcana card. It represents an end of a cycle that this person has gone through, but it's a pause before they jump into that new cycle. Okay, new beginning. Now, it could have to do with you, Leo. There's a Leo over here, right? You got Capricorn, Aries, and something like that. So you can basically see that here, but it's quite beautiful. And the green wreath is being watched carefully by the creatures that are standing around it. And this is saying successful conclusions, possibilities, fulfillment, and achievement. Okay, that's what's coming through over here. So very nice. A new beginning. Interesting. We'll see how this resonates. Knight of Cups. Looks like this person is actually, with this new beginning, is bringing through perhaps an offer of love to you. It could be a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, Sun, Moon, or Rising, or their Venus, but it's very, very pure. The thoughts are pure in this, and you know, they might be just carrying that energy as well, or you know, someone could be bringing a cup of love to them, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces as well. It's kind of that type of energy. But I think that what they're really doing is bringing their cup of love to someone. They've got this new beginning. Let's see what else in that carry cup of love could have been the one that comes right over to here. Okay, so let's keep it going. So we've got a Four of Pentacles. We're holding on tight to stability and security of the money. So perhaps this person is focused on their stability right now. You know, of course, when they offer a cup of love, they want to be able to provide or do whatever they need to do. So they have to feel stable in their own self as well. So the fours are talking about those four corners of like a square. It's very stable, right? And this is saying about security and structure. That's very important to them as it relates to their love life. Okay. Yeah, and they get the Ten of Pentacles. Nice. The Ten of Pentacles is that happy ever after, coming to fruition. This is about wealth and establishment. Very, very exciting here. So that's what this is talking about here. Happy family life. You've got the house, the dogs, the grandparents, you know, you've got the place of work in the background here. Blue skies. It's quite beautiful. So this is focused on the security for the family, and it's really important for this other person. Let's continue there. You know, they're coming forth with some fiery passion. This is the Knight of Swords. The Knights are about that motion, right? And the Swords are about Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. You could be dealing with a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, or someone with this fiery passion that swoops right in pretty fast. Now, keep in mind, as fast as they move in, they can move out. So take it slow, especially if they're offering a cup of love. Okay, could be a really good thing too. So just keep that in mind. Forewarned is forearmed. All right, but that's what this is talking about here. They might even have a family, so just make sure that that is not the case with this particular individual. Okay, as we go through further, it looks like they're looking at their. Looks like they're starting as a page, and they've got a message. That talks about about enthusiastic. They're very enthusiastic, and they're discovering, and they're excited and a little bit passionate about their move forward on whatever that is, a new beginning for them, right? They might be helping someone out. They might be helping you out. You might be helping them out, but to balance the scales a little bit relating to the Pentacles in the balance of life. So maybe it's to balance each other out a little bit more overall. Now back to you. Okay, let's see, Leo, what else do we have? It looks like this love is bringing you back to childhood memories, the sweet love that exists maybe years and memories ago. But this is saying this is now, and to really focus on the now, okay? But it does bring back some really sweet memories with flowers or in the playground, one's offering a cup of love. So it almost makes you feel like a kid again, I think is what this is bringing out. The cups are Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, the water signs, or someone carrying that energy. I really think that you're just maybe feeling that way. And it looks like you get the Hangman. You're going within, in terms of this to get some sort of enlightenment in the process, some sort of introspection. This is a major arcana, so it's very big. This is going to be really important in the process. And you're going to use your magician qualities in order to change things around that's going to make things work for you this time around as it relates to your love life. You're not going back to the same things. You're not going to go back in time as to how things were. What you want to do is to reflect here and go into introspection, learn what it is exactly what you want out of this relationship or your love life, and then know that you've got the tools in order to make it happen. Okay. This is fabulous. This is great. Love this. Now on this other side, they may be helping you out a little bit in some way, shape, or form. There's still some things that are hidden that are not quite there. So, when I see this, there's still some unanswered questions that I think that you will want to ask. So there's some things that are still hidden. They're looking long term and this is about preparation and foresight. As it relates to a relationship, they're definitely looking long term. They have been through constant struggles. They feel like they've been having to compete, you know, in the process, and it's been a little bit of a struggle, maybe perhaps with this particular person, and maybe this person has had a struggle with you, but they have faith. This is a 7 card, and a 7 is about having faith, but this is the Wands, and this is about competition and perseverance. So maybe they have competition. Maybe you've got another suitor that's also interested in you as well. Could very much well be Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. You got, yeah, someone with Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo. You got over here. So yeah, could very much well be the case. Yeah, it could be a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, and a Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo. Yeah, and so you've got the other signs here too. You could have Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, you know, as well. Very interesting. Yeah. Yeah, Gemini too, Magician. So yeah, we'll see. Well, let's continue this. Let's see. It's been a struggle through them. But I think what they've done is they have maybe tempered their emotions a little bit, and they've become very, very solid in terms of their emotions, and very, very balanced in their emotions. This is a good thing. It's almost as if they've come from the Knight of Cups and they graduated to the King of Cups. Okay, nice. I really like to see this, but it took a lot of work in between there. A lot of, did take a lot of work that they had to go through to stand on their own to make this happen. A lot of preparation, a lot of going within, right? Very, very important. A lot of balancing their emotions, okay? So that's interesting. So there you have it. So let's see what it is that you, Leo, would like to say to this person and what the other person would like to say to you. Let's see what that is. Okay, here we go. Okay, Leo, what you want to say to them is you are being a bully. Oh my gosh. It's almost like you're giving a taste of their own medicine and telling them that they're being a bully just by saying that, right? It's showing, it doesn't show a lot of vulnerability. It's actually considered almost name calling, but the card really works so well because it's appropriate and it tells the truth without giving your partner a taste of their own medicine. So that's really what it does. So this is interesting, okay? So it's almost like you're acting like a bully, you're being a bully. What did they want to say to you? I'm so sorry I couldn't hear you sooner. So this is interesting. Yeah, and this is this card can make you, I mean, on this side, I mean, this person can almost, as if it almost can make you feel deeply cared for, and it expresses so much more than regret for putting you through some hell before finally getting it. So they finally get it. They put you through a lot of hell. There's no doubt about it. Note your comments below, guys. But I'm saying that they do finally, they've come around. They are balancing their emotions out a little bit more from almost null and void and just hiding their emotions. Okay, could very much well be the case. So that's what was happening there. What else here? Your behavior was threatening to me, and I'm trying to tell you about it, not to make you feel bad, but so I can get close to you again. So this is just bringing up just, what was important to you and why why there was a challenge in the first place. And at least from your point of view, exactly. So that's what this is saying. So it just really is, something that your partner, something that they did was threatening to you. And it was a big part of you really wants them to feel bad about it. But this card is really just saying that you are finally ready to stay on your side of the net and simply share something just about how your own reactivity in the situation. Okay. So that's what this is. This is basically this is saying. So what is it that they want to say to you here? What is that? Let's see what that is. Rather than just criticize me, can you tell me what you want in a more positive way? Oh, this person just wants to hear something. They maybe feel that, there's more than meets the eye, I think, on this card. Because think how rare this is that they're not ignoring the critic or defending, they're not defending themselves. They're not even invalidating, your circumstances. But what this is saying is that they're simply saying that I'd rather not be criticized, but I still want to give you what it is that you want. So that's beautiful. That means there's a lot of hope and love here that still wants to make things work. Okay. Very, very beautiful. Okay. So what's going to help you in this process? Let's see what that looks like. What can help you, Leo, in this process? Let's see here. Here we go. Goddess of the unknown, okay? So this is a new chapter in your life is about come around the corner. Remove fear and embrace the unknown. So you might not know what's coming into play, but this is saying to take off all the garb and to move forward. And this is saying is in this is that to let go of the fear, get rid of the darkness that is around you, replace it with the light, because something beautiful and magical is about to take place. So you might not know that, but that's what's coming through in what your guides want you to know. What else? Angel of finances. Okay, so this is basically saying honor and give thanks for the blessings that you are about to receive. If your finances aren't working out really well, Leo, then guess what? It's going to be changing. Okay, beautiful, beautiful sign. You know, you're being perceived, it's being coming through in your third eye, and it's just making you feel just joyful. Okay, very, very joyful. What about this other person? So what is it that they might need to know? What is that? Angel of emergence. So this person is going through a transformation. It's a time for them to the real person of who they are to emerge. You know, they got this new beginning, right? And they come out of it with, yes, not, but you know, they had some struggles through the process and a lot of planning and foresight, even when things were actually hidden with them, but they came out with equal balance of emotions and really feeling intact and being the king in that. So that's beautiful. So angel of emergence is the real person, a transformation for this person. Again, third eye comes into play. Okay, very interesting. What else for them? Goddess of nature. They're going to reap what they sow. Okay, so this is saying that that your dream is about to come to fruition. So whatever that dream is, if it's a dream of love, to be in union, whatever that is, it's coming to fruition for them. And this is saying just to get ready for it. So that's beautiful. So whatever side you resonate on, definitely note your comments below, but very cool. Now, what does the root cards want to say for you, Leo? This is specifically for you. What do the root cards want to say to you? Okay, here it is. Okay. Whatever you are thinking about, don't do it. This is not the time. Okay, so you could have something that you have on the back burner, something that you're thinking about, whatever it is. This is saying this is not the time at this particular moment. Let's go deeper into this and see what else wants to come out. Okay, here we go. Here it is. Okay. You've got a feeling that you just can't shake. That little voice inside of you, listen to it. Okay, that's what the cards are saying. So there might be something that is coming to you, and this is saying to really listen to that voice within. What is that? So if there's something being hidden that you're not sure what this is, and you're going within to find out what it is as it relates to this relationship, this is saying that if you feel that something is hidden, you need to confront that. You definitely need to confront that in that process. There's going to be no ways about it. Let me see what else wants to come through. Stop obsessing, okay? You're not you're not the center of the universe. Oh my gosh. Stop obsessing. You are not the center of the universe. Well, geez. Well, like I said, these are root cards, okay? All right. I'm just a deliverer of the message, all right? This is what wants to come up, okay? All right. Maybe you're thinking maybe too much on your side of things, and maybe you just need to balance it out and consider the other person's different perspective. Perhaps maybe that's the case. Who knows? But note your comments below. Love this. I look forward to seeing you all in the month of April. And until then, namaste.